Welcome back to the channel. Just Yusef and I today. We're going to be trying something different, a little different today. So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell Yusef three random NBA players, and he's going to try and tell me uh, what he thinks their order is in career points per game. So, for example, once I give him these three players, he's going to say, "Hey, I think this person scored the most. This person scored the second most, third most." So on and so forth. There's a lot of things to keep in mind here. The length of their careers. Some of these players are still active. Some of these players had slow starts. But if you get the concept, Yusuf, if you're ready, let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All these stats are according to StatMuse. I like that over ESPN. It was easy for me to go on there and look at it.
Okay.
So, without further ado, the first three random NBA players I have for you, I have DeMar DeRozan, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter.
With that grouping, I'm gonna say DeMar DeRozan is the highest. So him at one. At two, I'm gonna go Tracy McGrady at two, and I'm gonna put Vince Carter at three.
If you don't mind me asking, why are you picking that order?
Um, I know Tracy McGrady had a slow start and a rough ending to his career, so I didn't want to put him at one. Vince Carter, I feel like he never had the highest peak as Tracy McGrady, so he had like kind of like an even career, and then probably like the last 5-6 years weren't amazing, so that's probably why I went with that order. I think DeRozan's probably been near 20 plus most of his career, so that's why I went with that order.
Well, you're right on the money. DeMar DeRozan averaged 21.2 a game. T-Mac 19.6 for his career, and Vince Carter 16.7 for his career. Actually, I think those years at the end, the Hawks years, the Kings years, kind of drug him down a little bit.
Yeah,
This is only regular season, by the way, though. Just regular season, and also, I mean, DeRozan's still playing, and he's playing in an era where you score a lot more points. So,
that's true. That's true.
not that shocking to think about. All right, you ready for the second trio of players?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, cool. So I got different eras here for you. I got Clyde Drexler, I got Jason Tatum, and I got Joe Dumars.
I'm gonna take a swing here. I'm gonna go Joe Dumars, Jason Tatum, Clyde Drexler, and that's where I want to go right there.
Dumars won.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a big swing here.
The order's actually Jason Tatum, Clyde Drexler, Joe Dumars.
Damn, I tried to believe in Joe Dumars. I tried to believe. Tried to
Yeah.
believe.
Their point totals are Tatum at 23.1,
Okay.
Drexler at 20.4, and Joe Dumars at 16.1. It
Okay.
actually kind of shocked me that he was that low. I mean, I know that like he wasn't known for his offense, but I mean, I thought he was doing more than just 16 a game next to Zeke. So
I
um,
swear I seen he's like average 25, maybe at least once or twice, but I could be
yeah,
wrong. Could be wrong.
I was shocked about that. Yeah, I mean, like I didn't expect him to be that low. I mean, I didn't expect him to be like the prolific scorer or anything, but 16 seems a little low for Joe Dumars. But yeah, Tatum, Drexler, Dumars.
All right, completely off, but all right, all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the random. I mean, all right. So the next three I got for you, I got Brandon Roy, Joe Johnson, and Bradley Beal.
I'm gonna go Bradley Beal, Brandon Roy, Joe Johnson. Let me go with that
What's the reason behind that?
order. I think Johnson probably had some slower years to start his career just because he probably was a bench guy, worked his way up to six man ISO Joe era ish. Beal just because he had like a high 30 plus recently, and someone had to score the ball in Washington like this, like probably like the last 4 or 5 years he was there. And then B Roy, probably a lack of games, so probably whatever high scoring nights he had or high average he's had weren't affected because he was injured all the time. So that's why.
It's right on the money. You got it.
Okay.
Brad Beal at 21.9 a game. Brandon Roy only at 18.8.
Okay.
I thought more than that. And Joe Johnson at 16 a game. Yeah, if you remember Joe's career when he was in Phoenix, they traded him pretty quickly out of there. So he was. I mean, I didn't think he started some, but he was obviously behind Nash and Stoudemire, and they had a pretty good thing going his rookie year. And then yeah, it took him a little while to get off the floor. And then Brandon Roy. I mean, the last year in Minnesota, that probably hurts his averages some. And then kind of like you said with Beal, I mean, he averaged like 30 a game a couple of years when John Wall left. So that's always going to inflate your numbers because he probably wouldn't have been as high
Yeah.
without those years. But yeah, you got that one right on the money. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Fourth trio I've got for you here. I've
Okay.
got Michael Redd, Victor Oladipo, and Monte Ellis.
Okay. Monte Ellis, Michael Redd, and then Oladipo.
Got Oladipo last, really.
Yeah. I'm,
You don't have faith in those Orlando years carrying him up?
God no. And then the rest of the time wasn't. I mean, I don't know, cause like Miami days he played so short, and then
Yeah.
OKC he wasn't like. I mean, he was a key player, but he wasn't like 20 plus. I feel like so. I don't know. That's that. Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm going with that one.
You're close. Oladipo is last, but
Okay.
it's actually Michael Redd with the highest scoring, and then Monte Ellis. So when I was doing this research for Michael Redd, he actually had a couple seasons where he averaged 25,
Mm.
which I was like, huh, would you look at that? But like I forget, like he didn't play too long either. I think he only played like 12 years. So less like tail end to kind of carry him down like some of the other guys, like Monte towards those in Indiana. He wasn't exactly, the
It's
guy he
not.
was in Golden State.
No, it's not.
It's still pretty close overall. Michael Redd averaged 19 a game for his career in the regular season. Ellis 17.8 and Oladipo 16.9. So they still pretty decent scores
Yeah.
for their career.
Oladipo doesn't play as much, and then Red's career did get cut short, but I knew he was scoring well. Then played into the Redeem team, and then it was kind of like
Yeah,
nothing else after that.
yeah. Michael Redd's low key underrated. Last trio I have for you. I've got Gilbert Arenas, Baron Davis, and Darren Williams. They all kind of played in the same era, so not too you know different scoring scenarios for any of them. Granted, Williams played a little longer than the other two.
Yeah, true. Was Williams' last stint in Brooklyn? Was that his last stint?
No, he
Oh,
played on the Cleveland team.
Cleveland.
Um, like that was up to like 17 or 18. I want to say. I think
Okay.
2018, 17 for sure. I don't know about 18.
I'm gonna go Arenas, Darren Williams, Baron Davis. That's the order
Right on the damn money again. Right on the damn money. Yeah, Gilbert actually is a little bit higher than them. He averaged 20.7 for his career. Darren Williams, I gotta assume, was taken a little bit down by the end of his career, 16.3,
I
and then
want.
Baron Davis is 16.1. But
That's
yeah, not yeah,
yeah, that one's tight. Oof.
yeah, it was
Oof.
tight between those two. I was like, that was really close. And what's funny about this is like I didn't look up any of these people's numbers before I
Like group
yeah,
them.
I just put three names and went whatever they are is what they're going to be. I didn't know it'd be close like that, but yeah, it's pretty good to get three out of five, and you're pretty close on the Michael Redd one. So the only one that you were really off on was the second one. I would consider that pretty good. Anyways, hope you guys like this one. Just something we wanted to try out, to be a little different. You have anything you want to add before we hop off here?
If you beat me in this quiz, just comment below. If you've seen this channel, go look back at this channel, my history, my track record. I am that guy on this channel, so if you did better than me, kudos to you. We'll give you a clap, but whatever. But like, comment, subscribe, watch the other videos so you can see me dominate the rest of the guys. And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. We'd love to know if you'd like to see anything different. Always open to ideas. We're just kind of putting them together as they come along. So see you guys in the next one, and talk to you then.